Yes, like you said, power is the biggest concern here in this area. There were some trees down. We've seen some damage around Virginia Beach, but Dominion Energy tells me that 42,000 people in Virginia Beach are currently without power. That includes residences and homes and also restaurants we've seen on the streets and other businesses that are without power. But one of the biggest concerns is also the traffic lights and traffic safety. So you can see we're here at the intersection of Great Neck Road and Lynn Haven Road. We have two officers out here because the traffic lights are currently out. This is a busy intersection trying to make sure that everyone can travel safely and that we aren't seeing problems added to problems with accidents on the streets, especially with those tricky left turns. Especially earlier today, we were over at Indian River Road as well. Those traffic lights are out all along that stretch. Thousands of people without power there. And those traffic lights include the left turns and big intersections where they weren't directing traffic. So remember to come to a full stop if you get to a situation like this when the lights are out and the power as it comes back on. Hopefully these traffic situations will be resolved as well. But those 42,000 people without power still cleaning up their yards today and hoping that it will be on sooner rather than later. Reporting live here in Virginia Beach, Evan Watson for 13 News Now.